we're gonna watch the developer something. All right, there is a new video, the new Fortune Eternum, about the year of the dragon. The year of the dragoon. Here we go. I have not started it yet. Your right hand is probably gonna look the same as a melee player when they finish the game with OPR. You need to go to America. You got talent. My hand's got an ass. Maybe my fingers got an ass.
Is the named Dynasty New Year armor set that's exclusive to this event itself.
All right.
Hello, and welcome to Forged in Eternum, the show where we talk all things New World. I'm your host today, Patrick, and joining me is Romil, producer on the team, and Nix, a level designer on the team. So guys, we're here today to talk about the Year of the Dragon micro event. I'm pretty excited about this one. It's the second micro event we're doing in the game. First one being the Raffle Bones event from last year, which was pretty fun. It was good success running around and chasing down those Raffle Bones out of the portals and getting the loot.
Actually, that was indeed really fun. The Raffle Bones event was actually really fun.
So, Year of the Dragon, second iteration on those sorts of events. Nix, go ahead and talk to me about where the idea came from for this event.
Yeah, so the idea of having a Lunar New Year event in New World definitely comes from more of a personal experience and, you know, a cultural background of mine. So I grew up in China mainland, and, you know, back when I was a kid, Chinese New Year Eve is...
Motherfucker, you're like 15. What do you mean back when you were a kid? There's no fucking way you're a year older than 22. He's probably his 30s in my...
It's definitely the most...
He looks so young, dude. Props, you know, props, man. It's like, Trick, I'm 45, I had 3 kids, and I'm a grandpa already.
Anticipated the most exciting day of all year.
Oh, hell yeah.
And you just have all sorts of fun activities to do. Like, you get to light up fireworks, you get to light up fire...
Cumpleaños, yeah, I've never seen an expansion lose this many players since WoW Cataclysm. That's where you're wrong, because... So check this out. You ready for this? You had WoW Wrath of the Lich King. He had an insane amount of players. Then Cataclysms came out. People were like, this ain't that fucking good. And the numbers dip, right? New World was down here. The expansion came out. And it went all the way up here. And now it's all the way down here. But look, if you look closely... We have more people. We have more people after the expansion than we did before the expansion. So overall, it was a W.
Firecrackers. You can have hot pot dinners together with your family, you know. And most important of all, you get a huge amount of pocket money from all the rat packets. And it's just so good.
Yeah. That's really cool. So you got to leverage then your personal experience to help build this event. Translating that personal experience into in-game, how does lore in-game reflect, you know, that experience that you were trying to create for players?
Well, first of all, the Lunar New Year event is definitely an event that lets the players eat well, get rewarded well, and, you know, seeing good firework scenes. But the lore side, you know, it also deeply draws inspirations from the Eastern culture, the Oriental culture. So before all these corruption madness, all of these red people coming to the island, the settlers in Ebonscale Reach will celebrate
What is this shit? Freaking North Korea? What kind of King Jong-un fucking AK-47 is this bullshit? Let Trick do his thing.
Uh,
What the fuck in the Communist Party is this shit, man? What kind of fucking Cuban Communist Republic revolution bullshit is this? Shit! I thought this was America. All right, there you go. Thank you.
Welcome to
vibrating foods, all sorts of wine, family heirlooms.
My hums, my hum, my hum, my hums, my hum, my hum, my hums, my hum, my hum, my hums. Bring it back. Oh no 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 no! Musket, dude! God damn it! I don't need more muskets. All right, you got. All right, that's it. That's the last one, right? Good.
To the important areas, the sacred places throughout the urban scale reach. And they will pay tribute to the ancient dragon deity by...
The dragon's deities? What?
And
Welcome
they
to
will pay
Vod
tribute to
Channel.
the ancient dragon deity.
We're gonna pay tribute to the ancient dragon titties. Hell yeah, Chad.
My homes.
Trick is about to do the same. Channel pointed out. I will.
My homes. My homes.
I love me some dragon titties. Me too, bro. Hell yeah.
By putting those stuff on the altar in hopes of a year's good fortune in the upcoming year. So yeah, and now as the year of the dragon is approaching, people are putting up a fight against the corruption as well. So yeah, we decided to revive this tradition.
That's awesome. All right, so that's a lot of really interesting background on the event, how it came to be, and how it's reflected in game. Let's dive into some of the specifics. So, Ramil, what am I actually doing in game during this event?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's gonna be a couple things you're gonna do. First, there's gonna be a tribute run. It's obviously in Ebenskill's Reach. So there's 3 locations: the Sky Song Temple, the Serenity Outpost, and the Imperial Palace. So, like Nick's mentioned, you're gonna go there. You're gonna do a couple tribute runs. You're gonna kill some enemies.
Very easy to do, chat. Very, very easy to do. You can do it by yourself. It takes like no more than 5 minutes. Very, very, very easy. You don't need a whole raid to do it, and it's very simple. You get the rewards, and you move on.
You're gonna kill the main boss, the Corrupted Maiden, which she's gonna drop some really cool loot. The other cool thing is within the settlement itself, there's gonna be a large banquet table where you'll gather multiple different ingredients to cook a hot pot, which will give you some cool bonuses for the day, and as well as at night, the best things about any New Year's is the fireworks. So, which will really bring in the New Year's itself.
Dude, let's go at
really excited for
nighttime,
that bit.
dude.
I think
To
this event does a
Ebenskill
great
to
job
see
of
the
bringing extra
fireworks.
life to Ebenskill, and when you go there in the evenings, seeing those fireworks shoot off.
That would be
It's a really
super
spectacle,
freaking cool.
And something I think we're happy to bring to Ebenskill to kind of change up the more generic gameplay that's there for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
So Nick, Ramil was just talking about the tribute runs. Our players here haven't yet gotten to hop in and experience those. Can you give a little background on what a tribute run is and maybe where the inspiration for that gameplay came from?
Sure, yeah. So I have been a fan of War Tour in New World for the longest time, and it just always feels great to have 40-ish people around you, and you guys just band together, steamroll through the hardest objectives. So yeah, it always feels great. But War Tours have its downsides, its limits. So first of all, obviously you have to wait for an organizer to actually organize it. You might need to join a Discord to attend it on time. And also sometimes you just don't have the time, It also only happens in a certain elite zones, the hardest zones in New World. So I figured, why don't we make a faster, a smaller, a quicker version of this War Tour, a chess run, but accomplishable by the single player. And we have all sorts of beautiful points of interest, beautiful landmarks throughout Ebenskill Reach that are under-visited. So why don't we revive it in some sort of way by turning, let's say, Sky Song Temple into an event space? I mean, that place is majestic.
It is really nice.
It's very cool.
And it's
I
a
think
dead
what you
place.
did here with tying in some of the cultural aspects into a more refined space to let a solo player go in and...
Now, you know what they should do? If you want me to be honest with you, leave this permanently. They should leave this permanently. Not the event itself, but like the hot pot and stuff like that. And that you can take the hot pot actually and put it in Sky Sun Temple. And you gather the resources and you go there and daily you make that food. That food that you or you can leave it in Ebenskill Reach. That food itself, by being there permanently and people being able to get it on a 24-hour timer, it's a really good thing.
Go to these different areas, get these items, and use that to build up towards an engaging boss fight that drops pretty cool loot. It works great for the casual player, and it really helps refine that idea of the micro event that we were trying to push with Year of the Dragon. So all exciting stuff there. So when I complete my tribute run, Ramil, what sort of rewards am I looking at, and why am I doing this day after day?
88
Sure.
gold.
There's really cool rewards throughout the entire event. The banquet table, when you cook up the hot pot, it will give you a spicy hot.
The event rewards suck ass. The best thing out of the event, it's a hot pot that you get, and that's about it. And the hot pot gives you more yield, 10% or 15% more yield, and 25% more faction tokens for 1 hour. And that hour is impacted by lasting consumption on the, well, yeah, in the skin. That's about it.
Pot, which will give you a gathering yield increases as well as increased fraction tokens. The other cool thing is when you defeat the corrupted maiden, she'll drop.
But it has a 24-hour timer, right? Meaning that you can only get one per day as many days as the event is out, right? If you can get only one per day, why don't we leave these permanently on the game and utilize the Sky Zone Temple to be a place where you get the resources to make this food, right? You go over there and you can only get the resources to make this food from the chests, the provision crates that are in the Sky Zone Temple. That makes a Sky Zone Temple being a frequent visited area because people want this food on a daily basis. If people do daily elite chest runs where it takes a whole server and go to these places, now with having the resources in the Sky Zone Temple, by putting it in the provisions crate, you literally can make an entire server go to that place for no other than just getting that one resource. Hiya Trey, thank you guys. Appreciate you, boys.
Gear score that's greater than 625. But the best thing is the named Dynasty New Year.
That helmet looks like shit. Wait, don't we already have this skin in the game? Why have I seen this skin already? Not the helmet, right? The helmet is new? Man, it looks horrible.
Armor set that's exclusive to
Wait,
this.
isn't that the skin that they sell you on the store with the long Asian looking cape that Early uses sometime? The shoulders are familiar but different, but look same. Oh, okay, never mind then, never mind. Okay, well, I mean, it's a free skin, chat. I'll fucking take it, all right? I'll take it.
Dynasty New Year armor set that's
the helmet does look horrible. Bro, that helmet looks so bad.
But the best thing is the name.
Type 1 in chat if you're actually gonna wear the helmet. Like everything else looks pretty cool, chat. The gloves, the chest piece, the pants, the boots, right? Look, these things, they look cool. What is even that helmet, bro? Maybe the red thingy is like really long. Maybe. No shit.
Dynasty New Year armor set that's exclusive.
Everything else
to
looks
this
very
event
nice.
itself.
And if it is different from the other set, I will take that. That's a very good looking set. That's a very good looking set. It's set for the helmet, but I think we can replace that helmet since we had transmog now.
So get in there, make sure you do the event, and kill the corrupted maiden and collect all 5 pieces.
Yes,
sir. Yeah.
Dragon scale.
Yeah, I gotta
Hell
go in there
yeah.
and get that unique armor for my transmog. Yep. I'm a collector. I gotta get every piece that drops to make
Definitely.
sure that my
Hell yeah.
my screen is getting filled up and I'm not leaving anything behind. So once a year opportunity to hop in and get that.
Yep.
And then the food you talked about, the spicy hot pot. It's our only food in the game that increases your faction token yield. So I think
Yes.
it's gonna have a lot of value there. I'm
Yeah.
gonna want to go and cook that food at the hot pot each day and make sure that I have that food stockpiled for the rest of the year.
Yep.
So that way I'm really maximizing my faction.
No, you cannot, brother. How can you get it for the rest of the year? if he has a 24-hour cooldown.
Tokens for my chromatic seals and everything I'm trying to buy
Exactly.
there. So, all great stuff. One reward you didn't mention yet, also, every Lunar New Year has their red envelopes, so we're giving
Yes.
players 88 coin with
88
the
coin.
settlement coin baskets you can get. So, exciting way for players.
No, I think making it as a 24-hour cooldown. Right, but I think the hot pot will be going away after the event, and that is why I'm asking Tina for them to leave the hot pot there. For them to leave the hot pot there, and the resources that you get to make the hot pot, get it from the Sky Sun Temple.
Players earn more and more coin.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Definitely need a lot more gold in this game.
Yes, we do. All right, Nick, so you worked hard to ideate on real-world tie-ins to this.
Yes,
this
we
event,
do.
Things that you might get, in any Lunar New Year celebrations. You talked about Spicy Hot Pot, for example. How are those rewards reflected in game?
Well, we definitely have a lot of elements of cultural significance in the Lunar New Year event. And let's say it includes hot pot, it includes gift sacks, fireworks, and open space banquets. We put that in not only because they feel good, they're fun to participate in, but also because that's just what we do for Chinese New Year, man. That's just a part of the culture. And for the gift sacks, especially, we try to tie it with the theme of Year of the Dragon.
88 gold.
As well. So for each gift sack, it includes, of course, essential materials like dark matters, gypsums, and gems that we all need all the time. It also includes dragonfish, which symbolizes prosperity in the upcoming year. That's why we have fish every New Year's Eve dinner. It also has silk and dyes, a symbol of wealth. And after that, everyone receives a red packet of 88 coins. 88 is a really good number in both China and Korea.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's a lot of exciting stuff.
I didn't know
I'm
that.
really excited to see how this event
now
came
I can
together.
see why they
It's gonna be
chose
really fun.
88.
And
Here
I'm
I am
excited
sitting
to
like an
explore more
idiot,
events
like an
this, these
ignorant, and
smaller scale
88
events help
just
break
means
up
good
the
luck.
day-to-day
Thank
that
you,
you're
guys.
experiencing in Eternum. And I think
You guys didn't know that, did you? None of you knew that, did you? Huh? What the fuck did I just say?
To look forward to year after year. So
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, of course.
awesome. All right. Well, thank you both for joining me. If you've liked this episode, please make sure to like and subscribe. And for today's community question, what other sorts of things do you want to see in New World as micro events? Thanks for playing, and we'll see you in Eternum.
PvP.
Happy New Year.
Today we are here to talk about a kind of a set of features.
We know what this guy's job is. This, look at that guy. He's just hired to be pretty. If that guy is also smart, he's very dangerous, chat. Because look at that fucking individual right there. God damn. Look at that jawline. Jesus, look at that look like yeah, of course, no homo. All right.
Called Crossworld Expeditions and Improved Group Finder.
Hell yeah. That was very nice.